This video will help you to get into Canva using ClassLink, and will also alert you to branding kits, which have been done for some of our schools in the district inside Canva. So let's first take a look at how we'll get into Canva. You have to go through ClassLink the first time. So if, let's just say down here, you've got the Canva app downloaded, which I do right here. The very first time you might download the app from the Microsoft Store, and you go into that, it's going to say you need to log in with your browser. So as you can see there, you're almost there, log in through browser. When you do this and you say log in through browser, it will then ask you to find your account. I've had my account linked before, so it would do something like this. If it asks for you to type in your email, however, or if you have to go through ClassLink and you don't normally go through ClassLink, you just go into your web browser, what you would need to do is go to Utica Community Schools and then go into the For Staff and the ClassLink link. So if you don't normally get in through ClassLink, you just right into your computer, go in through the UCS, For Staff, ClassLink, and then log in with your account. And then once you do that and you get yourself logged into ClassLink, when you go to Canva then, it will recognize you in Canva, and then you just say yes, continue to the app. The other thing that you can do, if you don't have the app, it's not that big a deal. You do not have to use the app. What you can do is when you get inside Canva, or excuse me, when you get inside ClassLink, you can find a link on your ClassLink that says Canva. It looks like this. So you don't have to use the app. You can use it inside a web browser, and it's just Canva, and it's right there, and it does the same thing that we did when we went through the app. It finds your information and then gets you into Canva. Now that we're into Canva, we're going to take a look at the branding kits. Each school has a unique branding kit. So if we're inside Jeanette's settings right now, so we'll go to the brand, and you can see right there it gives the unique colors for Jeanette along with their logo. And then you also have a UCS branding kit, so it's got some of the colors from our district along with some of the logos that our district uses. So in order to use these, you could create a design. You could search for a design up here. Many people have talked about doing certificates using this, so we'll kind of use that as an example. And as we go into search for a certificate, we can customize this template. And when we get inside there, this is where you could go into those branding kits now. For instance, if we don't want this seal right there, we could delete it by clicking on the trash can and delete. And then we can go to our brand kit and insert our logo for Jeanette and move that over to the center there. So you know, text can be changed to these colors if you were using this and whatnot. And then if you saw where I did that there, if this happened to be something for UCS, you wanted a UCS logo on there, the brand kits that you have a drop-down menu, and then you could locate the other UCS. So let's just say you wanted to use the UCS logo. You could then let's click off of it and click on, we'll add it in. It's kind of a watermark. Not a fan of that one. Let's go with this one. So now we can maybe get that logo in the upper right corner of our certificate. So that just gives you the ways to get to the different branding kits. And like I said, if we were to look, I can back out of this design, go to my home, and then if I change it to Eisenhower, their branding kit is in there along with all the UCS. They have their eagle, and there's their colors. If I was to go to Messmore from elementary school, and I was to go to their branding kits, There's their Messmore Mavericks with their colors inside there. So remember, these you use these inside of projects or inside of different things that you're doing. If you're doing documents or whatnot, you just would insert them there. And that's how you would use our individual schools or our branding kits to put in logos and school colors.